Welcome to this Chromebook Camp screencast. In this screencast, we're going to take a look at the tool that's called Google Keep. So I'm going to do this in the browser first. I'm going to open a new tab, and I'm going to go to the address keep.google.com. Keep.google.com. Because I'm signed in with my school account, when this comes up, this is another one of Google's tools, just like Gmail, just like Drive, just like Calendar. And this is a place for you to keep notes or to make to-do lists for yourself. So before we do anything here, I would suggest adding a bookmark. So I'm going to come over here and click on the little star, and I'm going to make sure the folder is set to bookmark bar. And because Google Keep has its own recognizable icon, I'm going to delete the words Google Keep, and I'm going to hit done. Google Keep is this little post-it note with a light bulb on it. So I'm going to drag this over. I'm going to put it by my Gmail, my Drive, so that whenever I need to get to Google Keep, I can quickly just come up and click that. So this is how Google Keep works. You click in this bar here and you can make a note for yourself. So this is an example of a note. This is an example of a to-do list. So you can actually check items off on here and it crosses them off but still keeps them in your list. And you can also add images. You can add this as an app on your phone, or so if you take a picture of something and you want to keep it here, that works that way as well. So how this works is, let's say I was going to make a note on gift ideas for mom. And things I'm thinking about getting my mom, maybe an iPad cover or a gift card to garden shop. Maybe I'll come up with some other ideas for her birthday that's a little ways off yet. I can set the color of this note if I mouse over the little artist palette here. Maybe I want this to be green. If I needed to add a picture in, I could click this and pick a picture from my computer. I don't have anything on here to add right now for that note, so I won't do that. And I can click done. With your notes, they all just kind of stack up like this. You can change to list view up here. So if you'd rather see them all in one continuous scrolling page, I personally like the grids a little bit better. If I wanted to make a to-do list for myself, if I click on the list button here, the little lines with the dots, and maybe I call this homework. This might be a good one to do as an example when you're done watching this video. If I make a homework list and I say for math, what do I have today? So for math, I have to do problems 4 through 15. And for reading, or for literacy, I have to read pages 10 through 15, so on and so forth. Social studies, maybe I have to finish making my map. So I hit done. So that acts as a to-do list. And then when I cross those things off, they show as checked off, so it shows me that that item is done. You can share a note with others. So if you make a to-do list and you share it with a teammate, maybe you're working on a project together and you want to come in here and add your teammate, then they can add to the same list and you can say who's completed what for the project for school. It's a great way to use Google Keep. If you are done with a note, you can archive it, clicking this little file cabinet button. That just takes it off the screen. It's still searchable, so if you wanted to go back and use the search bar in Google Keep, you could find that note again later if you wanted to. If you fully want to delete a note, you can click on the 3 dots, choose to delete a note. You could also, if you started some notes here that you want to copy into a Google Doc, you can copy those notes right to a Google Doc in your Google Drive. You can also add a label. So if you want to categorize, if I click on the menu here, you'll see there's categories you can make. So maybe you make a category for, maybe you play on a sports team after school and you have to buy some equipment, and you also have some notes you took from some ideas for practice. You could add a label, and then when you click on those labels, you'll just see those things that are labeled there, kind of like a folder, kind of like a label in Google Drive. You can also add this if you click on the search bar or the search button on your keyboard, and it brings up your apps. If you go to the Chrome Web Store and you search out Google Keep, there is a Google Keep app as well. So if you don't like having the bookmark up at the top and you'd rather have the actual app, it's kind of the same thing. If you add this to Chrome, this will be available in your apps. So I just added it there. I could also 2-finger tap and pin it to my shelf. So now it's available down here as well. So you can put it wherever you want, but just a quick way to get to some notes when you need to. And that is Google Keep. Thanks for watching.